Tony Pond, who's demonstrating the Works MG Metro 6R4, in which he was so successful in the Lombard RAC Rally. Third place. Four-wheel drive, 3 litres, 400 horsepower, and in today's slippery going, it takes a lot of controlling. Tony's won the Rallysprint 3 times in the past, so I guess the others will be glad he isn't competing this year. Great all-rounder. Across the line he goes, 67.2 seconds. And the first competitor is Nigel Mansell in the Clubman's 250 horsepower MG Metro. Nigel won overall in 1983. In fact, he's the only Grand Prix driver ever to have won the Rallysprint overall. Very different motor car from the Williams Honda that he's used to driving. But going well with our camera mounted alongside him, peering along the side of the Metro. And at the split, 43.58 seconds. Couple of spectators there, very close to the course, coming up to the tight left-hander in the forest.
Oh.
Nigel having a bit of trouble. Oh, a lot of demand, spectators right on the course.
I lost me bloody way!
Lost his way, but he's approaching the finish line now. 75.61 seconds, and now we've seen both the men from the Isle of Man.
Nigel, a lot slower than I expected you to go. What happened?
Yeah, a bit disconcerting. Going into the forest, went a bit quick going into the left-hander and got it a little bit out of shape, and then I was totally put off by people having to run out the way because they were right in the forest section, and one guy had to dive totally. I hope you've got it on your cameras. And I thought I'd hit him. And I can't drive with people like that. I don't know how these guys do it all the time, but I reckon I missed him by about that much. And I just hope he's more frightened than I am.
Well, this is par for the course for you, isn't it? People in front of the car in the woods.
Yeah, not that close, obviously, but yeah, you have to switch your mind off, Mike. You just forget them, and nothing will happen. It's not right.
You, Tony, did 67.2 in the Works car. You did 76. So you're 9 seconds off the pace.
I tell you, I think I lost all 9 seconds when I almost hit him.
It's coming from the Isle of Man, you see. It's not quick enough.
Well, here's somebody who certainly isn't from the Isle of Man. It's the Swedish driver, Kalle Brundle, who's just left the Peugeot team. He's driving for Ford next year. And here he is in the Clubman's Metro. Kalle was second in the RAC rally at one point before he went off and wedged his Peugeot between 2 trees. He's not used to driving on the right-hand side of the car, so this is all a bit of a challenge for him. My goodness, a challenge which he's certainly taking up. And at the split, it's 42.44. That's over a second faster than Nigel Mansell. First time Brundle's driven this car in anger. Look at his big peak on the helmet. He's the only driver that uses one like that. Up to the line, over it, 70.45. That's 5 seconds faster than Mansell. And now, Juha Kankkunen, the Finnish driver, the man who won the Safari Rally and the Ivory Coast Rally this year, both World Championship events. And like Brundle, Kankkunen is not used to sitting on the right-hand side of the car. Now, watch a driver at work. Kankkunen's been driving the 2-wheel drive Toyota this year, and this is a 4-wheel drive car. And he's really motoring. 41.62 at the split, and that's the fastest we've had today. This is where Nigel Mansell got it wrong. Kankkunen's all right. And he hit hits the barrel. Another Redskin bites the dust. Within sight of the finish, and this is very quick indeed. 69.58, and that's the fastest yet. John Watson, the second Grand Prix man. He's driving the AA insurance-sponsored car, and it's just as well because he rolled one yesterday, and at £40,000 a time, he'll be discussing his no-claims bonus, I'm sure. 156 Grand Prix, John Watson, 5 wins. Next year, he's driving in sports cars in America. And he's driven for Jaguar at Le Mans. He's driven for Porsche in the World Sports Car Championship races. But the split is slow, 44.76. That's the slowest we've had yet. He's obviously worried about rolling another one. Past the spectators. And of course, it's very, very slippery under the wheels as John comes up to the slowest part of the course, accelerates away, plenty of traction from the four-wheel drive. Foot hard down, got the feel of it now. His co-driver's looking a bit queasy. .97 seconds, and that's faster than Nigel Mansell.
Well, Mary, I suppose after yesterday, when I was also the first Grand Prix driver to rule one of these machines, I'm quite happy. But Nick had told me today to be really careful because, you know, there's a limit to the number of cars I can use and the number of cars that are available, so it was okay.
Do you think rolling it yesterday improved your technique for today?
I don't know what it did to me. It was the first time actually ever in my motor racing career or ever in my life I've rolled a motor car. So when it was happening, I mean, this is something I couldn't understand what was going on. I thought I was watching it on TV.
Thierry Boutsen here is the Belgian who drives for the Arrows Grand Prix team. This is his first four-wheel drive, his first right-hand drive, and his first rally sprint. So it's all new to Thierry Boutsen. 250 horsepower under his foot. Takes it a bit easy round the first right-hander. Into the woods fast. And just like Grand Prix racing, it's a case of finding the right line to save the maximum amount of time. And he's going jolly well, considering he's not used to this. No turbo lag to worry about on the 3-litre V6 engine. And at the split, 42.36. That's the fastest Grand Prix driver. Faster than Nigel Mansell, faster than John Watson. 73.36 seconds, and that's a great drive.
That's right, and in a special stage as well. And with a gearbox to handle with the left hand, that's very difficult.
Well, you're third fastest and fastest Grand Prix driver so far. Was it difficult?
No, it's really nice to drive. These little cars are fantastic, you know, a lot of power, very light. They come out of the corner with a lot of traction, although the conditions are not very good. It's something new for me. I did a rally last year with a Porsche 911, a very old car, and that was good fun too, but this is much more different.
Now, the very personable Grand Prix driver, Martin Brundle from Kings Lynn. It's all new to him too. Nick Britton flags him away. The Tyrrell Grand Prix driver and Jaguar Works driver. A superb second in the Detroit Grand Prix last year against all the turbo cars. Martin is a very gifted driver, and he seems to be able to take to any new vehicle like a duck takes to water. Flailing away inside the cockpit there. The split, 44.10, and amazingly, that is the second slowest so far. Got to pick up time now if he's going to do well. And he's doing so. Martin Brundle is really flying. And the second half of Martin's stage was good. 73 seconds makes him fourth overall.
very slippery today, a little bit different to when we had a practice yesterday because it was icy yesterday, but I was a bit too cautious, didn't want to go sailing off into the trees.
You're not used to four-wheel drive. How do you treat it?
It's very difficult. It really is a whole new ball game. The thing not only sort of slides sideways, it slides everywhere, you know, and it can take you by surprise. And the car understeers a little bit, and you really know whether to lift off, put the power on, or do what.
Are you getting the taste for it? Would you like to do some rallying?
You bet. Yeah, I'd like to have a go at that.
Austin Rover Rally Works driver Malcolm Wilson. Now, he is used to the 400 horsepower Works MG Metro 6R4, so this one will be comparatively underpowered to him. But four-wheel drive's no problem to Malcolm. He's used to driving the Audi Quattro, and he's done most of the testing in the new Ford RS200. Well up in the RAC Rally until he had to retire. Very fast at the split, 41.85. But he's gone the wrong way. Malcolm Wilson has gone the wrong way. He's got to somehow try and get time back, notwithstanding the fact that he's gone off the course. That is incredible. And it's disaster for Malcolm Wilson, 76.58 seconds, the slowest yet, and from a top rallyman. What happened?
Well, I'm lost without my navigator, Murray. I mean...
You need some face notes, is that it?
I need some face notes.
What happened then? You took a wrong turn?
I just completely forgot.
Malcolm.
That's bad news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last away, rally world champion, Sweden's Stig Blomqvist. The man who made his name originally driving Saab, then became world champion in 1984 in the Audi Quattro, driving for Ford next year. So he's having a varied 1985. Tremendous amount of experience and a tremendous amount of aggression. Flinging it about. Stig Blomqvist just misses the barrel there. Clips into the trees. Fighting the dreaded side slip all the way. Kept the power in there. 41.53 at the split, and that is the fastest of the day. But Stig's 69.7 seconds misses fastest time of the day by 1/10 of a second.
I think go far right along left-hander in the end there. I was a little bit too much sideways there.
Yeah. What do you think of the car compared with the Audi?
Okay, the torque is very good in the bottom, so it's a little bit difficult because you are used to turbocharged engines now, and now you have to think another way.
Are you going to beat it in the Ford next year?
Never know, but we should try anyway.
So, with the rally stage, the first of the three disciplines completed, it's Juha Kankkunen in the lead with 12 points. Then Stig Blomqvist, third Kalle Brundle, and fourth Thierry Boutsen, the top Grand Prix driver. And